学大家好，我是梁彩玲，欢迎大家收看英文检定一第17讲的节目。今天要来拆穿一个非常重要的谎言，叫做 The Media 大众传播媒体。好，首先我们看一下课程重点。第一个课程重点要看的是感官动词的用法。See 感官动词就是用到你的感官的，比方说你用眼睛看的，用耳朵听的。Smell OK 眼睛、耳朵这些叫感官动词，像 see 看见、hear 听见，它们怎么用？还有连音的发音怎么练习？还有相关媒体的用语，比方说 reporter、newsperson、newspaper、journalist 这些字。在听课文之前呢，我们来听一下 Dr. Culture 为我们所做的文化补充。文化的知识在语言的学习里面是非常重要的，请同学们认真听。
This story is a perfect example of how the American mainstream media uses divisive tactics to manipulate public opinion, either for or against a particular political party. But first, I believe a brief introduction of American political parties is needed. In America, there is a monopoly on political parties. An American is basically only given two choices to align their political beliefs with: Republicans, which are represented by the color red, and Democrats, which are represented by the color blue. Of course, there exist other political parties in America, but they are not large enough in scope to be given a major spot on the national political stage, especially during American elections. And even if they were large enough, the political establishment would never allow them enough media coverage to affect any change in American politics. The biggest problems with only having two main political parties is that there are only two sides to any issue. One can either side with the Republicans or side with the Democrats. However, in actuality, there are many different stances one could take on any given issue. The key here is that Americans are given a false choice by their government and media. One, you can either side with the Democrats or the Republicans, but there is no in-between. So even if you disagree with both sides on an issue, the media makes it appear that there are no other alternatives. On the other hand, Americans are starting to wake up and recognize the media and government manipulation in politics, which is in turn eroding the effectiveness of such media and governmental manipulation. For example, America has been involved in an ongoing war with various countries in the Middle East for at least the past 10 years. However, when there was first talk about going to war right after the terrorist attacks on 9/11, our politicians and media gave the American public a false choice by saying, "You are either with us or you're against us." To put it simply, if you don't support the war, then you are a terrorist. Republicans were largely in control of American politics and considered the majority at the time of the 9/11 terrorist attacks, while Democrats were in the minority. The Republicans were mostly for war, and the Democrats were somewhat against the war, but both political parties ended up supporting the war. However, during the 2008 presidential elections, Democrats campaigned on ending the wars in the Middle East. But when they won the election, they did the exact opposite. They made the wars larger in scope than they had been before. All of the lies told by politicians and news personalities have caused the American public to completely distrust what they see and hear on television or read in the newspapers. And trust in American politicians is at an all-time low. Americans are starting to realize that the government doesn't represent or do what's in the public's best interests. Instead, they only pretend to represent what's in the public's best interest, but they do the complete opposite. This is what I mean by false choice. The two political parties are portrayed to be on different sides of an issue. However, when it comes down to it, they are very similar in the way they act. American politicians say one thing and then do the exact opposite.
听完了之后，我们要来做一下今天的听力练习。我们要请 Dr. Culture 为我们朗诵今天的课文。那同学们一边听的时候，一边把这10个单字填上去。
A man is jogging by the zoo when he sees a little girl leaning on the lion's cage. Suddenly, he sees the lion grab her by the collar of her jacket and tries to pull her inside to slaughter her. He hears her parents screaming. The man runs to the cage and hits the lion with a powerful punch. Whimpering from the pain, the lion jumps back, letting go of the girl, and the man brings her to her terrified parents. A reporter has seen the whole event. The reporter says, "Sir, I saw you save that girl. This was the most gallant and brave thing I've seen a man do in my whole life." The man replies, "It was nothing, really. I just saw this little kid in danger and acted as I felt right." The reporter says, "I'm a journalist. Tomorrow's newspaper will have this story on the front page. This will become a media event. So what do you do for a living, and what political affiliation do you have?" The man replies, "I'm a U.S. Marine and a Republican." The journalist leaves. The following morning, the man buys the paper to see if it indeed brings news of his actions and reads on the front page, U.S. Marine assaults African immigrant and steals his lunch.
填完了吗？我们来对一下答案。好，首先我们看第一句 ，A man is jogging by the zoo when he sees a little girl leaning on the lion's cage。好，这里有第一题的答案 ，leaning，L-E-A-N-I-N-G。乍看之下，这个字跟 learning 很像 ，learn English，L-E-A-R-N， 但是它没有 R， 所以不仅意思不一样，发音也完全不同，它是 leaning。那这句话什么意思呢？他是说有一个人在动物园慢跑，慢跑的时候看见了一个小女孩 ，sees a little girl leaning on the lion's cage， 靠着狮子的笼子 ，OK， 靠在狮子的笼子上面，哇，这是多么危险的画面呢 ！Suddenly, he sees the lion grab her by the collar of her jacket。突然之间，他看见了狮子，这是第二题的答案。Grab， 抓住他哪里呢 ？By the collar of her jacket， 抓住她外套的衣领，整个把她抓起来了。And tries to pull her inside to slaughter her， 想要把她抓进笼子里面，要屠杀她，要把她吃掉。He hears her parents screaming。他听见了他的父母亲在尖叫的声音，简直吓呆了。怎么自己的女儿被狮子这样子快要抓进虎口去了，狮口 ？The man runs to the cage。 这个正在慢跑的人，反正他是本来就在跑步嘛，他就朝着笼子跑过去 ，and hits the lion with a powerful punch， 他就朝狮子很重重的给他一拳 with a powerful punch。OK， whimpering from the pain, the lion jumps back, letting go of the girl。因为他被打得很痛，所以狮子呢就往后跳了 ，let go of 就是放开了谁？放开了小女孩 ，and the man brings her to her terrified parents。狮子一松口之后，那个人就把小女孩送回去给她吓呆掉的父母 ，terrified 是整个吓呆了，已经惊吓到不行了，所以他父母亲就算在旁边也无能为力，因为完全吓到无能为力了。A reporter has seen the whole event。这个时候，目击者是谁呢？有一个记者。A reporter has seen the whole event。有一个记者目睹了整件事情，从头到尾他都看见了。那你们觉得记者看见这么厉害、英勇的人，他是不是应该把他的英勇事迹写出来呢？对，他要写。OK， 但是你们注意看。最后面的答案会告诉你他是怎么写，媒体是可以怎样的操弄大众。The reporter says， 记者就问他了 ，Sir, I saw you save that girl。我有亲眼看见你救了那个女孩。This was the most gallant。Gallant 是我们第3题的答案 ，Gallant。This was the most gallant and brave thing I've seen a man do in my whole life。他说：“这是我这辈子见过最勇敢的事情，我从来没有见过有比你更勇敢的人做过这么勇敢的事情。” OK，The man replies， 这个人就回答啦 ，It was nothing really。他说：“哎呀，这根本就没什么。I just saw this little kid in danger。我看到这个小孩有困难、有危险 ，and acted as I felt right。我就做我觉得是对的事情，我就去做，我只是在尽我的本分而已。” The reporter says, "I'm a journalist." 第4题的答案是 journalist。Journalist。他说我是一个记者 ，I'm a journalist。那记者会做什么事呢？ Tomorrow's newspaper will have this story on the front page。他说明天的报纸，这个英勇的事迹会登在头条 ，front page 是头条。This will become a media event。他说这件事情会是我们媒体界的大事。第5题的答案 media，media event，event 就是一个很盛大的事情。所以啦，他已经跟他说我会帮你登在头条了。这么勇敢的事情，这样英勇去救人、舍己去救人的，哎，狮子哎，他也可以能把你一起吃掉，对不对？你这么英勇，我一定会帮你登在报纸，而且是头条。接下来他就访问他了 ，So what do you do for a living？ 其实后面这2个问题是在我们正常的对话里面是不会出现的，因为他跟他基本上是陌生人。通常我们不会问陌生人这样的问题。他说 What do you do for a living？ 你是做什么职业的 ？And what political affiliation do you have？ 这是第6题的答案 ，affiliation。AFFILIATION。他问他你是什么政党的 ？OK， 通常我们要避免纠纷，就是不要去问人家的政治立场，也不要问人家的信仰，这是很容易引起纠纷的问题。那这个人因为反正他想说，人家这是记者嘛，要来访问他，我是这个英雄，对不对？英雄救美，所以他就回答他了。The man replies, "I'm a U.S. Marine." 第7题的答案是 Marine，M-A-R-I-N-E，and a Republican。这是第8题的答案 Republican。他就回答了他2个问题。第一个，他问他什么职业，对不对？他就回答了，他说我是美国的海军陆战队。那他政党立场是什么？美国主要是2大党，一个是民主党，一个是共和党。那他是哪一党呢？他是共和党 Republican， 所以他是一个共和党。The journalist leaves。好，这个记者听完了就走了。 那你觉得第二天报纸会登什么呢？你们一定会以为哇，头条新闻对不对？英雄救美，美国海军陆战队救了一个小女孩舍己，大概是这样子的吧，对不对？好，那我们来看结果媒体写成什么呢？ The following morning, the man buys the paper to see if it indeed brings news of his actions. 所以第二天，这个人就特别去买了一份报纸，看看是不是他所作所为真的有被登在报纸上。And reads on the front page， 在这个头条新闻里面写了什么呢？全部大写 U.S. Marine assaults， 第9题的答案 assaults A-S-S-A-U-L-T-S U.S. Marine assaults African immigrant， 第10题的答案 immigrant I-M-M-I-G-R-A-N-T and steals his lunch。 本来是一个英雄救美的事情，到了记者，到了媒体，到了报纸，变成什么？好，我们仔细研究一下这句话写了什么。很简短，但是他说美国海军陆战队攻击非洲移民 African immigrant， 指的是谁呀？在这个故事里面，谁是非洲移民？那只狮子嘛。美国移民来了一只狮子，所以它是从非洲来的 African immigrant。他说，美国海军陆战队攻击非洲移民，而且偷走了他的午餐。他的午餐指谁？就是那个小女孩吗 ？OK。所以你看，同样一件很英勇的事情，到了媒体，再变成大众媒体的时候，你就知道媒体背后可以怎么样操弄一件事情。OK， 看完了课文，我们要再来听一下 Dr. Culture 为我们做的更多的文化方面的补充，同学们才会更了解美国的文化跟英文的关系。
Let's discuss the implications brought up by the story in today's lesson. American news is mostly thought as being predominantly liberal or democratic leaning, which is why the headline in the newspaper at the end of the story reads, U.S. Marine assaults African immigrant and steals his lunch. Because if the newspaper is liberal and democratic leaning, then why would they report that a Republican did something good? There are 3 main reasons why the headline of the article says what it says. First, the U.S. military is predominantly seen as a Republican-leaning entity, which is why the article specifically says U.S. Marine. 2, Republicans are seen as being against immigrants, so the article headline says that he assaulted an immigrant. And last but not least, the headline says that the Marine stole the immigrant's lunch, which is ironic because the lion's lunch would have actually been a young child. This last part about the lunch being stolen more has to do with just making the U.S. Marine or Republican look bad, rather than having some sort of underlying meaning behind it, which stealing is seen as morally reprehensible thing to do in America. The most important piece of advice that you should take away from this story is that you shouldn't believe everything you see or hear on television, or everything you read in the newspaper.
好，下一个单元我们要来谈的是感官动词，后面可以加动词或是动词加上 ing 表示正在做什么事情。例如 I heard a baby crying in the room. 我听见有小孩在房间里哭。Hear 听见 ，see 看见是感官动词，就是需要你脸上五官的。后面的动词用原形。那你如果要强调正在进行，你就可以用现在进行式。比方说 ，A man is jogging by the zoo when he sees a little girl leaning on the lion's cage. Leaning 正靠在狮子的铁笼子上。OK， 你要强调说他正在做这个动作，你可以加 ing。Suddenly he sees the lion grab her. 忽然呢，他就看见狮子抓住他的衣领，他夹克的衣领 ，grab her。OK， 你可以用原形，或者你加上 ing 都可以。下一句 ，He hears her parents screaming. 他听见他父母亲的尖叫声。我们前面有说过，你可以用现在进行式表示正在进行的那个动作。这里要强调的是，他父母亲一直尖叫着不停。小孩子被狮子抓走了，当然会尖叫，这是人之常情。所以 he hears her parents scream， 或者 he hears her parents screaming 都可以。下面是那个记者讲的话 ：This was the most gallant and brave thing I've seen a man do in my whole life。OK， 这里的 do 是因为前面有一个 sing， 照理讲 a man 是单数的。单数的后面不会用 do， 对不对？它要么用 did， 要么用 does， 绝对不会用 do。但是因为它前面有一个 seen，I've seen a man do， 我看见一个人能做的最英勇的事情了。因为前面有一个感官动词，所以后面这个 do 用原形。那他还说了一句话，他说 I saw you save that girl， 我看见你解救了那个小女孩 ，save， 所以也是用动词原形。所以你不能说，老师这里的动词时态怎么不一样？前面的 so 是过去式，为什么 save 这里又是现在式？它永远都是这样，它就是原形，要不然就是 ing， 因为它是感官动词。这样清楚吗？单元我们要做的是 pronunciation focus， 请同学们注意一下老师电视教学的发音练习，这会提升你英文检定听跟说的能力哦。好，第一个 by the zoo， 我们今天要做的是连音，就是有三个字在一起的时候怎么连起来，不是 by the zoo， 这个是一般同学会念的，但是现在请你念，把它顺一点 by the zoo， 你只听到 by the zoo 只有重音，有 zoo 才有重音，所以前面都是轻的 by the zoo， 不是 by the zoo。你如果 by the zoo 是三个字都有重音，那英文是只有实词才会有重音。OK，by the zoo。下一个 little girl，little girl。on the， 下一个是 on the，on the， 不要 on the，OK，on the。那下一个 grab her by，grab her by，grab her 是代名词，不会有重音 ，by 也是介系词，它也不会有重音，是 grab her by。所以同学们如果听出英文的这种旋律，你会觉得英文很漂亮，它是一个很漂亮的语言，还有它的抑扬顿挫，念起来像听一首歌一样。你如果从这个角度来欣赏英文，你就会爱上英文。它很美的 ，OK，grab her by the collar of her jacket， 所以连着下面的 the color of the， 它是冠词，没有重音 ，the color of，OK，of 介系词是没有重音的。下面 to pour her，to pour her， 同学们听到的重音在哪一个字 ？pour， 因为 to。是 to to 这个字是介系词，在这里是不定词，后面的 her 是代名词，这些字不会有重音。所谓的重音就是音比较高的地方。来，我们来比较一下这三个字 ：to pour her， to her， 这个音是一样高的，同学们有听出来吗 ？to pour her， OK， 来练习一遍，不可以念成 to pour her， 这个是中文。你要念漂亮的英文，你要享受它发音的抑扬顿挫，它的旋律是很美的。来，我们再念一遍 to pour her，to pour her， 你只有听到 pour her，OK？、同样的道理，来，同学们看一下 runs to 吗？还是 runs to？to 介系词有重音吗？没有，所以是 runs to。没有重音的，你就要把它语调变平 runs to。你不可以 runs to， 两个这样一样重，就分不出来它的抑扬顿挫了。来，下一个 with the，with the。with a 请你连起来念 with the，OK？、下一个，放开什么事情 ？letting go of，letting go of，letting go， 连着后面的 off， 所以是 letting go of， 好像只有 go 后面就直接加了 off，OK？letting go of， 因为 letting 是个结尾的，又加上 go 又是个开头的 letting go of， 所以你会听起来好像只有 letting， 所以不要念成 letting go of，letting go of。下一个 to see if it， 来听出来了吗？重音在哪里 ？to see if it， 后面这些没有重音的地方就平的。当你抓到了这个旋律之后，你念起来就会很漂亮，你就会很享受念英文。to see if it。OK， 再念一遍 ，to see if it，if it， 不要念成 to see if it，no，to see if it。来，再念一遍 ，to see if it。OK， 第一个字是 lean，L-E-A-N， 是斜靠着，叫 lean。要练好哦，它是 e 长音 lean。念完的时候，请你舌头要放在牙齿的后面 lean。下一个字是 grab， 抓住什么人 ？crab 是螃蟹 ，C-R-A-B 是螃蟹，螃蟹很多爪，它会抓住你，叫 grab， 这样很好记吧？如果你已经记住螃蟹这个字了，再来记这个应该没有问题 grab。OK， 它的脚 G 就是脚，会抓住你，这样是不是很好记呢？好，下一个字是勇敢的，怎么说呢 ？Gallant，G-A-L-L-A-N-T， 发音要发清楚，不要念成 gallon，gallon 是几加仑，几加仑，加油的时候用的，你要加几加仑，这个是 gallant， 后面有个 t 的音要出来 gallant。好，记者 journalist。念这个字的时候，请你舌头要卷起来 ，journalist，journalist， 不可以念 journalist，journalist， 你的 R 声音没有出来 ，journalist，OK，、下一个是媒体，媒体叫做 media，M-E-D-I-A， 同学们现在要很小心媒体，每天的媒体可能都在对你传送一种错误的讯息，你要有智慧可以判断。就像我们今天课文里面提到的，明明是一件好事，到了媒体变成操弄之后，就变成一件可以炒作的一种情节，可以挑起民族的情节，挑起各种纷争的这种散播谣言，甚至可以是很负面的一种东西，一定要很小心。OK， 那下一个是关系这个字 ，affiliation。那海军陆战队怎么讲呢？海军陆战队是所有的军种里面最厉害的，对不对？可以上山，可以下海，所以叫海军陆战队。它英文就叫 Marine。谢谢各位同学收看我们英文检定1第17讲的节目。希望同学们从今天的课文里面学到一些智慧，如何判断你读到的媒体给你的东西。OK， 谢谢各位，我是梁彩玲，祝福大家英检一定灵。